I was supposed to be doing a exercise montage for my girl tonight with doing some carpentry and shit. But, yeah, the lights are still on. And I don't have carpentry book number 1. And I'd kind of just like to see if I just... Because I don't 100% know my way down to Rosewood, right? So I'm just going to be freeballing it, basically. But if I can figure out my way down to Rosewood, give or take, I know there is a school down there. And I think I have a little bit of the map uncovered. Not that I've been there, but as in, like, from something I've read. So I should be able to kind of work towards that and see how we go, kind of thing. There's also a bunker I really want to see, but not right now. I unlocked a bunker on the map somewhere underneath Mulder, and I would like to go and have a look at that. I don't know what would be in it, maybe some like food or something, but because my girl is so weak, like she's got, I think she's actually just weak. I think that's what she is. She's not puny, she's weak. I do have to strengthen her up, and I do have to cheese a little bit with like my fighting tactics. For instance, like I can't fight X number of zombies, so like with a weapon and hand to hand and stuff, because she's not going to be able to do it. So I will probably see if I can maybe get my hands on a hot wireable card down there, and if I can, I'll do like before, and I will try to drag them out. So at some point in the stream there will be a bit of noise. I'm sorry about that, but I will forewarn you before I commence doing it, as always, and shit. But yeah, I was going to sit in here and I was going to cut up all my wood, and I was going to put away a little bit more stuff. You need to sit your ass down, love. Where are we at? We're at midday. She's agitated and stuff. She isn't... You gonna sit on that? Yes? No? Hold on. Does the chair not exist? Nope, the chair exists. Okay, cool. I wanted to sit down for a little bit because she is tired, she is upset, she's not bitten, she's not scratched, she's none of that stuff. Which reminds me, I forgot to move my chat window for myself. Let me chuck that down there. There we go. So she doesn't have any problems herself, right? But she is tired and she is hungry and all that. I am trying to get her weight down a little bit because she's got obese. And I do need to make her sleep before we go for a trip. So I do want her to have a big sleep later if I can. But I don't really have like any books and shit. I brought over the wood saw for this pile, but I might go put it back since we're going to go somewhere else. Tired, depressed, and agitated. Damn, she's having a day. Yeah, well, she went and cut down a heap of wood. So I guess that's bothering her. Chuck the wood saw in there. So I've got my baseball bat. It's okay. I've got water. I have my keys for a taxi that isn't even here, I don't think. I think I left that up somewhere else. Hang on a second. Let me go see if I've got a taxi out here. Because I could open that window, but I'm just going to walk outside. Yes, I do have a taxi, and I was thinking... I thought about taking it, but realistically I'll probably take the other one. So what I might do is I might leave this key. I was making a spot in this other room over here. Although I have put boxes on top of it, so maybe it's in the drawer. I've got like spare keys and shit in this drawer at the moment. And I think that that'll be a fine enough spot to put my spare taxi keys, because I don't need them for this trip. Okay, but I do have a taxi and I can hotwire shit, so if I want to I can go and hotwire the thing. Now I've got nothing in there. I've got a flashlight, granola bar, it's got a battery, hammer, hose, all that sort of stuff. Alcohol, wipe, bandages, can opener. Okay, we've got the fundamentals, and I just need to at least have a gas can in the car, because I know it's a really big journey. But yeah, we still have like fucking light. It's the 5th of August. I've never had a Project Zomboid game where I have light to this point. I'm starting to question if it's ever going to go off. I don't want it to go off. It'd be neat. It'd be so cool. I'd have like refrigeration forever and I'd never need generators and crap. It'd be such a wild glitch. Okay, I do have one in there. I'm thinking about just taking the second one because I want to pump up another car with some fuel and I want to have enough for this thing. But where is that hose? I'm going to chuck that in there too because I don't need that to be on myself. I'm going to have to pack a little bit more food and water in here. I've also been wondering, here's a quick question for you guys. Should I be shutting the boot? Like, you know how it's like just automatically open and accessible and stuff? Should I be shutting that when I'm off driving and shit? Because like, I saw something with like a trailer where obviously shit falls out the back of it. And I saw like somebody like carefully opened a door on a trailer and I'm like, I didn't know you could do that, but that's kind of neat. So I didn't know if maybe I was losing shit because I just wasn't shutting it. I don't know. Let's take some vegetable soup. I could take the 3 canned tomatoes. I want her to only really have like some light shit. I'll put the soup back. I've actually forgot. Out of the cars, I don't think so. Out of the trailers, yes. I have noticed shit falls out. It took me a while to notice, unfortunately. But yeah, it does fall out. I will also just pop a yogurt in here because I'll eat when she's starving. I'm only going to try to feed her when she's starving. I thought I had more water. Do I have... I mean, I've got water over here. Do I have water bottles? Or like even a... There's a big empty plastic bottle. I could take that with me to fill somewhere. I thought I had... Oh, there we go. There's a few waters. Do I have like a 2-liter in here? No. Alright, I don't really want to take like 3 water bottles with me, but I know where we're going. I know what we're doing. I don't want to really run out of food if I can avoid it. I also want to like steal another one of those and fill those up. I also need to put that... Hang on a second, let me place this gym mat just for the sake of it. Can I grab this and then place this? I just want to see if I can place it like a yoga mat here, you know? Oh my god, it's a double. Oh, she could sleep on this, I reckon. That's not a bad thing. Just chuck that there. I've been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and I'm seeing how this is layered above it and I was so worried for a second there that it was going to put it on top of it because the old Roller Coaster Tycoon doesn't really discriminate between above and below when it like shows you highlighted shit. But anyway, yeah, let me go chuck the water and the food in here. I'm going to keep the yogurt on myself, although I probably should have just kept it in the fridge. Chuck that in there and we'll chuck the excess water in here. Because as long as I've got like 3 in there, I can drop off that one before we leave when she's finished. She's very hungry, but she's not starving. Also, I have another question. With, like, I keep getting my characters up to obese, but can I... What is like the difference between once they end up like underweight and stuff? What's up, Phoenix? I see, okay. Let me go sit in here. Hi. You want your seat? Yeah? Hold on, let me get your seat. Sorry, my cat Phoenix demands seat. Can you get up on that or not? Yeah. There you go. Alright, Phoenix has acquired seat. I think you lose strength for being underweight. Okay, so the goal is to kind of keep them in weight, basically. Phoenix has a lot to say, by the way. You're welcome to meow back at him. You probably won't hear like Azula and shit, but like you will hear him. Can you sit your ass down? It's only like the afternoon. I don't really want to drive during the day. We'll have a little bit of food and then we'll have a look at the map when she's done that. The overweight is slower in the game. Okay, that is worth knowing. I have never noticed because like it's probably so close or so similar. I have no idea what this is, but I'm here, I think, to get to, I think that's Rosewood. Maybe, hold on. I'm pretty sure I came down this road, but I thought I went down this side to get to it. Because I know, hold on. When I went to Mulder, I followed this road this way for ages and then I ran down. That might just be... Well, do I have... Oh, no, there... Never mind. There it is. Yeah, no, that's obviously, I think, where we're going. I think... Yeah, that's Rosewood. Okay. So I probably do want to follow that road down somewhere. It's either that one or... That looks like the one, I think. Fucking hell, I don't know. This is what, KY60, KY163. I don't think those connect. Riverside Link Road. I don't fucking know, eh? Railview Road might take me down along the rail line. Look, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna just go for a drive and figure this out. I want to go to that school. Apparently overweight blocks you from taking fitness perks. Really? Oh, as in like when you pick your traits and shit. Is that it? Like, these things. Is that what you're talking about? Because like I fully randomized those. We got overweight by her just eating stuff and whatever. So I didn't get to pick those. Maybe they're supposed to 4 years old. Yeah, that's the hard part about some of these games is there's no like, there isn't always like fresh stuff. I know it's early, but I'll make her sleep because she is super tired and I don't. There we go. We'll turn off the alarm so that doesn't wake her at a stupid hour. I'd rather her sleep until like 8 or 9 or something like that if she can, than wake up at 6. I'm starting to wonder if she doesn't like being inside. I know it's nearly 4 a.m, so it's going to be light out soon. I know she's got fever blood. Can't perform first aid on others. Gets stressed when bloody. Okay. She's got hard of hearing. Sunday driver, burglar, first aid, brawler, which you think that would help me a lot. Long axe and long blunt. She's got weak, which is decreased strength. And overweight, which is decreased fitness. Okay. So the only thing I can think of is her clothes have got like the tiniest spot of blood on it. And I think her bat is bloody. Hold on. Yeah, her bat is very bloody. Okay, that's what's stressing her out. Okie dokie. That's good. Just going to be a little bit difficult to tell when she's like attacked, if she's good or not. Okay. Gonna get you to eat this onion. To be fair, I also have an onion out in my kitchen that I'm eyeing off as well. I'm like, I really shouldn't eat it raw again, but like, it is tempting. I'm like, it's not cut up this time, so I can't just walk into the fridge and like just grab a handful like I did that time when I was exhausted. But like, I'm just saying, it's an option. Okay, you still got a bit of water. I will swap you out a fresh water bottle from wherever the fuck we saw those before. There's the empty one. I do want to grab that. I don't want to take like all the empty ones with me, but I do want to have an actual water bottle. And I want to place this like up here. And we'll place that. I kind of almost want to take that with me, but this should be fine. Okay, so we've got the absolute bare minimum. I don't have books or anything like that she can read while we're out. I'm going to find books. Okay, so we leave that alone. Okay, it's going to get progressively lighter too, and I've got to try to keep this car in good condition. Ideally. Let's get you started up. Because the car's really good. It's got good fuel, all that stuff. Now, I think I'm just going to go straight across this paddock and then I'll start winging it with the road because I've only been to Rosewood twice. I don't really know my way, but I'll try to figure it out as we go. And the reason why I want to go now is the lights are still on. Like, it would be super cool if if like the lights just were glitched and stay on, that would be epic. Because then I'd always have like lit up places. I'd never need torches. It would be such a glitched game in such a great way. But like, yeah. In case it goes out, I'd rather go through a school while I can, because she can do what she's doing back home, get her exercise, all that stuff in her own time. One of the days where I just feel kind of blasé, we'll just do that. Somewhere Rosewood exists. Oh yeah. I was told to start there and I refused. Oh, the bunnies. The bunnies. Oh god. Fucking bunnies gotta stop sitting on the road. I know it's like warm at night, but fucking hell. I don't need to hit them. Yeah, anyway. So, like, I have been there, I think, twice. I think I did a game where I started there later on. But it was like, it was so weird. It was such a weird little place. Like, I think in the last game we had, oh shit, the game just, is that the game? Yeah, it's the game. Cool. Yeah, what do you call it? I ended up like looting I thought it was like the firehouse, and I was expecting to find like fiery gear. But the problem is, like, I had used a card to divert all the, like, oh dear, all the zombies and stuff around the place out of like wherever. So none of them were where they were supposed to be. I was hoping to get like some fire kit, and I couldn't. Oh, fuck off, mate. I guess at least he's dead eventually. You guys aren't supposed to be in the dead of the fucking street, mate. Man, I almost took some out. I almost took some out on my motorbike a few times recently. I just also don't want to hurt them. Yeah. I'm guessing you're talking like IRL stuff, but yeah, rabbits will absolutely like run out. Like, they'll see a car coming and they'll freak, and then they'll run out into the road, and then they'll zigzag thinking, oh my god, I'm so stealthy, I'm getting away from this predator, when they're actually just getting in the fucking way. And if they had stayed on the side of the road or run back into the woods, they would have actually been perfectly safe. But yeah, we also have bigger versions of those here with the fucking, you know, the kangaroos and crap, right? You don't want to hit one of those fuckers. I would hate to see what happens to somebody hitting one of those on a motorbike, because I think it would just be KO for everybody involved. Whereas with cars, they'll fuck you up, but like, you might live. Maybe. Yeah, I've done some night drives for practice. Well, okay, here's where I'm thinking about turning. I'll have a look, because this should follow me down. There's a pitch near me. Sorry, easily 10 degrees cooler at night than where my house is. Oh yeah, well, let me have some drink. I'm surprised that the rabbits and shit would want to be somewhere colder, because normally they try to stay where it's kind of warm for a bit longer so they don't have to exert as much energy. Mulder, Brandenburg. Okay, so that will probably take me to Mulder if I go that way. I think I've got to go around 1 or 2 more. I don't know which one. Okay, so we're gonna definitely turn here. Well, not that way. I'm gonna go up this way. Would still be the 20s. Today was another 42. I was asleep today. All day. Well, not all day. I fell asleep at like midday. I couldn't fall asleep. I made the decision after stream last night, to go for a walk. And then when I got home, I made the incorrect decision to have a shower straight afterwards, which I don't usually like to do after exercise. So it kind of left me not feeling as fresh and more awake when it came time to actually go to sleep. I prefer to shower right before sleep. So yeah, I ended up being awake until like midday, but I slept until like 7, so it's fine. I still got like 7 hours or so. But yeah, I didn't really experience the heat today. Like I said yesterday, like my air conditioner, after like 20-40 minutes, it auto defaults back onto my face. No matter where I set it to face, it will auto default back into its default position, which is on my face. I'm going to try to go forwards here and see what we get. So yeah, because of that, I ended up wearing a long sleeve shirt to bed because I was sick of being cold. Even though it's like on like 25 and like no fan. Just because after a while it ends up defaulting back to my face, and then that shit's cold. And once my body cools down, I can't warm back up. I just can't. So, yeah. Hello. We got some zombies eating somebody there. There'd be a way to turn off the settings, surely. I've been fucking around with that remote. I've been trying to figure it out. I'm gonna go this way. I recall always having to go past this, I think. I've freaked around with the settings a fair bit. Sometimes it will glitch and it will actually stay off me for like a while. Let me go have a look at this quickly. It might stay off me for like a little while, but it always will end up back on me at some point. I'll be laying there and I'm like, oh, I'm so cold. I'm really cold. And then I'll realize the reason why I'm cold is it's changed direction again and it's back on me. And that's why I'm cold, is because it's basically pushing directly, like cold air directly into the like blanket and sheets and shit. So yeah, it's a shame there was nothing good there. I thought about grabbing the carts, so it's fine. I think if I had gone through here earlier, I could have got some fresh food. But I kind of recall going up this way, roughly. We'll see how good I go for like pathing there, because I've only traveled here a couple of times. But yeah, anyway. What's up, Phoenix? Hold on a second. Where are you? Where are you? Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come in and squeaking at me. Yes, you can get on this chair if you want. He knows he can get on the chair every single day, but he will. Hold on. What he wants is he wants to see if he can climb on me. That's what he wants. Okay. He can't climb on me when I'm streaming because he gets in the way of the microphone, and then he like. At 16 years old, he constantly will get up and like he'll hop on you and then he'll hop back off and he'll go patrol the house. Then he'll come back and hop back on you again, and he'll just keep doing it. Hold on, can you move over a little bit? There you go. Yeah, he'll just keep doing it over and over and over again. And yeah, he kind of like will use us as like a heat pack because the tiles get cold. And at like 16 years old, I'm sure everything kind of aches a little bit. So yeah, he'll just keep doing that and coming back and warming himself up just enough to go and do it again. It's not actually he wants to lay on me, he just wants to warm himself. And that's fine, but if he doesn't patrol the house as much, if he just lays down here, he will actually be warm. And he knows it, he just has to figure it out every time. It's not quite cold enough yet to put a heater on for the room. But we'll put it back on in like probably another month, give or take, because it gets really cold at night sometimes. Like Australia sometimes takes a while to get cold, and other times like somewhere between 2 and 4 a.m. gets really, really fucking cold. And because that's when I'm awake, that's when I'm editing and stuff, I normally try to take the chill out of the room and just try to keep it out of the room as best I can, because that way it doesn't have to work as hard to kind of maintain it. But that's when I get all the cats in here. Hello. There's a side road here. Where's this going? Is that the road? No, but that was connected to that one. Okay, well, we'll keep going downwards. I feel like maybe I was supposed to turn there, but we'll keep going straight. There's another little group of people getting eaten. I like seeing stuff like that because it, to me, makes it feel like I've only just missed another survivor in Zomboid. I do like the fact that you don't encounter any like alive like characters or anything like that, obviously unless you're playing multiplayer and stuff, right? But like you hear screams, you hear gunshots, you see like survivors that have just gotten downed, and you're like, oh, there was another survivor, but I just missed them. Like, that was their story ending, you know? Like, there's another one right here. Like, I'm passing, like, a lot of these. And it makes me wonder, like, what kind of gear have they got? Like, I think of, like, The Walking Dead, where you have, that one guy with the big backpack, and they don't take him in, and then they come back past and he got eaten and shit because he made like a heap of noise and couldn't escape the zombies and stuff. But yeah, I kind of think like, what if this guy has like a adventure backpack or something like that? Which, by the way, what the fuck? There's another one. What kind of... I got the trauma bag, that's right. So I would like to get a nice backpack if I could. Hold on, I'm trying to pat Phoenix while I'm driving. And there's a lot of blood here. I wonder why. What you doing, Phoenix? Hold on, I gotta stay on the road just a little bit. Hold on. Oh, you're cold. Okay. So Phoenix is cold. Phoenix is my cat, for anybody that doesn't know. I got Phoenix and Azula, but like Azula, fuck knows where she is. She ain't in here, so she's probably like on her cat scratcher or a bed or something like that. Oh, I patted him, don't worry. I patted him. I had to check his temperature because like he was kind of like sitting like nearby, and I suspect he wants to climb on to warm himself. There's another survivor as well. But yeah, this room's air conditioned and our pet room's air conditioned, so he doesn't want to be in like either. Can you be in this? Yeah, hold on, let me slow the car so I don't crash into something while I'm driving and changing. The last thing you want to do is be having a magical transformation while you're driving, Keelan. But how you doing, Keelan? What are you up to? Yeah, I've been patting Phoenix this whole time. Oh, and Purple. Hang on a second. We'll cruise to a thing. There we go. Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, I had the Kitty Venus up recently, and I'm like, nobody's been playing with like the hair colors or the outfits and stuff recently. It has been nice. You guys have been changing the avatar and stuff. That's been fun. But yeah, it's nice to see some changes in here because like I like sort of seeing like the start and the end of a video having like the different avatar and stuff, you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. That's why I have it as like an option and stuff. I just like the orange dress. Oh, I know you like the orange dress. I know you like the orange and black and stuff. The funny thing is like I really had to like make a choice with this because like my character canonically has got like so many outfits over the decade or a couple of decades that I've been drawing her since like the 2000s. And like I know I used to dress her in orange and blue, like this like deep orange and like a royal blue kind of thing. And so like they're her like main colors. It's like orange and blue and shit, right? But she has her, oh, hold on, where am I? She has her blue on her Kelly Venus form. She's got the orange on the Kitty Venus form. But I have like all these other colors in there too. Okay, so we made it to Rosewood. Now I gotta find myself a car, a safe little vehicle that I can use to kill all the zombies. And ideally I want fuel too. Who are you meowing at me? There is quite a lot of zombies in here. I do want fuel, but I don't know how well I could fight them off. Let's go see if I can find a car. Like I said, once... Oh, there's a lot in here. Once I can secure a vehicle to do some swirlies with, I will give you guys a heads up before I start swirling the vehicles around, because I have to use at least some tactic because she's weak, right? To try to kill the zombies with. And when I do that, it's obviously going to be a little bit loud for a few minutes. There is quite a lot of zombies coming up here. Just leave my car for a second. What is this one? 40 stream streak. Jesus, Keelan. I was going to say, I'm like looking forward to when you hit 50. Because like that's going to be insane. This is a good car and it's got fuel. And there's nobody super close to me. Can I get in? Okay, it is locked. What's in the boot? Electrical and a magazine. I could do with those. Realistically, I could take like any of these things. I might as well grab them all. Keep an eye out, because the wee woo would be a lot better if I could get it. But if I was to move this away... Oh, I'm getting light-footed here. I must have the zombies getting closer or something. Come on, let me back in my car. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want your flashlight, honey. Get in the motherfucking vehicle. Get in that thing. The flashlight can wait, love. This girl, out here, get out now. Hold on, no. Get your cheeks out of there. Turn your fucking flashlight off. Get your fucking thing back out and hop your ass back in. There you go. Okay, this girl and her flashlight, if she's not fucking flashbanging everybody, I don't know what she's doing. So I wanted to move the car away because I might smash the window and try to hotwire that. Obviously, I'm going to have to smash the opposite side window. But this is kind of like empty-ish up here. This might be a safe little spot to leave it for the moment. So put your fucking flashlight back away. What are you dancing around? I see you dancing. Let's chuck all of this crap back in the car. Now that car has got fuel in it too. She's not actively starving, but I thought about feeding her before we start, but gonna be as good as we get. Oh my god, why are they all coming over to the fucking car? Fucking hell. Okay, that car's not the one to go. Shit. I've accidentally like attracted them all. When I started my car, I must have made a lot of noise. Damn it. Because look at this group. Yeah, I have a mouthful stream. No worries, kill them. Look at them. There's so many. So if I move them away, because one of them's probably got keys. There's a nice couple of looking taxis over there. Okay, I'm not loving that these guys are kind of following me.